Hello, it's Bannau Brycheiniog here. You join me today. It's a Thursday afternoon. I am up in the Mynydd Du, so the Black Mountains, part of the Brecon Beacons, but not quite as sort of populated. You don't tend to see as many people up here. And I'm going to do a little, I think it's going to be about 10-mile run. So from where I am now, which is a car park I couldn't tell you the name of, over to Lefrith, which is, I believe, the hill above Mynydd Du and back then. So we'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. I've never ran, well, actually, no, tell a lie. I've ran around Mynydd Du, but I've never ran this section before. So it should be quite interesting. I probably won't have any interesting facts to say because I don't have any. But yeah, let's get to it. Next clip. Finally managed to get my breathing a little bit under control after that initial just brutal climb. It's weird. I think I'm okay with a brutal climb if I've been running for a while. But if anything starts with it, don't have to take it out of me. It just takes me a while to warm up. That way is where I'm headed. So Mynydd Du, just over that sort of outcrop land. So up that way is sort of mid Wales, and further into the sort of the beacons. You've got the Sally Hills over there, which is my home. Which is a bit bonkers actually to think that I can see it. I can literally see Brycheiniog. Carolyn, that's nuts. And then out there, well, towards the sea there is Llanelli and the Gower Peninsula then. So I think if I can get past this bit of an outcrop, you can see the Amman Valley there, so Brynamman, Llanamman and Rydamman then. So Ammanford, Llanamman and Brynamman. Shane Williams territory, and Jack Morgan, the current Welsh captain. What a beast. I'm not stereotypically Welsh, so I obviously don't know me. I'm going to see if I can get to the top of this sort of bit of a headland. We should even be able to see Swansea and possibly the Mumbles even. And then I'll start heading in the right direction. This is going to be one of these false summit ones for me. Running in long grass has killed my lungs then. But yeah. can actually see Mumbles. So that's basically Swansea Bay. And you can see like 3 small outcrops out from the coast there. That's Mumbles Pier. I apologise in advance because most of this video is probably going to consist of me going, wow, look at that view, and breathing heavily because I'm struggling. Well, not struggling. I think I'm getting too excited about the prospect of seeing nice views, and I'm trying to like get up a hill faster than what I should be. So it's just taking my time and just trudging up like I usually do. Right, let's get to a bit of a path. There we go. Well then, let's head for Bach. I'm actually heading in the right direction now. So I hope you all had a good week. I'm currently banking a few videos in advance at the moment, so couldn't even tell you when this is actually going to come out. But today is the, I think the 13th of March. I'm trying to remember. It's not even an old phrase, there's a phrase in sort of British mountain biking culture where they say Wales never fails. When you look at things like this, you can see and where they come from with it. My God. This is spectacular. Even though at the moment I'm concentrating mostly on where I put my feet. What this peak is that I'm eventually going to be heading up now, but looks daunting. A bit boggy. I was literally going to say that so far this is very different to the Brycheiniog because it's not boggy, and I think the Mynydd Du must have sensed that I was thinking it, so it's just served up some bogs. It's definitely not as boggy. I think the Brycheiniog, even in the height of a drought in the summer, it's basically all like this. Which I think is why my legs are built like tree trunks. So I think from what I worked it out on the OS, it's going to be about 8k or 8.5k out and back. So it'll probably be 2.5 hours maybe. That's very much a rough guesstimate. Also depends how many of these hills I need to walk. It's the only downside of being built like a brick house is pretty good at going downhill, but taking this frame uphill is kind of counterintuitive.
think that's why I've mainly got into running. Was it's not the sort of the hybrid athlete thing that seems to be the biggest buzzword right now. I like to sort of be a bit different, and like I'm built for strongman events. So I'd rather be mediocre at either. Did have to walk a bit of that climb, I won't lie. I did manage to run the latter half of it then. So I'm quite pleased with that. I think, yeah, we get a glimpse again now of where we're headed. That's 3k in. The one thing I love about running in the mountains and stuff, I don't bother looking at pace or anything. It's purely about enjoyment. It's purely about getting out in nature and being out of breath. And that's the really nice thing about this section of the Brycheiniog weekends. I've literally not seen a single soul the whole time. Whereas if you go to Bannau, it's like a motorway going to Bannau. There's just people everywhere. And it's probably, even though it's the highest peak of the weekend, it's probably the least sort of interesting one I find. It's just one that people on a Sunday will do to have a picture for social media. I do understand that is quite ironic considering I'm currently filming this for social media, but it's different, I think, in a way. I hope, anyway. I like to think that I'm doing it because I really enjoy it. And I like to think that, in turn, that viewership might grow, but if it doesn't grow, I'm also quite content with my extremely supportive and friendly sort of viewership that I've got now. That community aspect is bloody lovely. And I think the bigger you get, you always find that, like, the bigger content creators will always say that there was a nice sort of happy medium before they'd got so big. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm just going to carry on vlogging, making videos that I find interesting, which in turn hopefully others will. But if not, like I say, I enjoy it. Panicked, and I looked down at the camera and thinking I couldn't see the red light flashing. I thought I've been rambling on for like 5-10 minutes then to myself, which is essentially what it is. But yeah, I don't know. Seems mad if I wasn't filming. Trying to work out where to go from here. Currently not heading in the direction I want to. Oh, hang on. Oh, I can see the path. we're all good. I am enjoying the fact that there doesn't seem to be like a well-trodden path here. It does seem to be sheep tracks. But shows how little these ones get used compared to like Bannau generally. Like it's red with use, those paths. It's the same with when you're up in a rurry, like a Rwyddfa is quite a sort of busy, well, it is a really busy mountain, particularly when there's nothing more disheartening than when you walk up it and you get to the top and the train has got there just before you. So then you join the queue of people who have walked about 20 yards. And then you go to Cadair Idris then, which is, well, the last time I did Cadair, I think I saw 4 people the whole time. Anyway, that's enough rambling for a bit. Next slip then, I suppose. How people like Cillian Jornet can run up things like this is mind-boggling. Like, I'm struggling to walk it. Admittedly, I do think I've taken a wrong turn here, but even then they'll run this sort of stuff without even thinking about it, whereas I'm having to assess every step I take. At risk of like plunging to my death. There we go. Right. Whether or not I had taken a wrong turn, God knows. But this seems passable now. Whew. Headwindy though. Apologies in advance if the sound, if the audio quality is unlistenable. I'd have to add some music. Oh, add more music. This is very much a run walk today. Good every now and again. Still unbelievable. I've been on quite a good run recently where I've been feeling quite fit. So this one's a good one to just put me in check. Proper ankle destroyer sort of territory here. If you don't keep an eye out on your footing. This way. That one was loose. yeah, people like Ilian Journey will literally run down this sort of thing. What an animal. And well, it's not just Ilian Journey actually. I was literally just thinking, oh, there's Welsh hero Lowry Morgan, who will have regularly been out and done like 50-mile runs before doing the school run, because she's an absolute machine. I'm gonna have to stop filming for a bit because I'm gonna have to concentrate here to get myself back onto a path. There we go. We're back into some sort of stable footing now. Ooh, there's a few crevasses in that last bit that sort of did half make me think, oh god, if you fell here, nobody would ever know. Which show we all love an intrusive thought whilst we're out on the run. Whoop. Bloody hell. Nearly went proper A over C then. So that outcrop, I think it's the first one I'm heading for, not the furthest one. Just to get a view of Mynydd, that's all. Which I'd love to be able to tell you the full tale. I can't remember it completely. But it's essentially, there was a lady in the lake who married a farmer, but eventually went back to the lake because I can't remember, was he abusive? Probably, knowing the Mabinogion, he's usually a tale of an abusive spouse. But it's a stunning little lake. One place I haven't swum yet. I will do one day, not today unfortunately, because I think a cold dip and then a 5-mile run back might put me in hypothermia territory. But yeah, let's do it maybe. Sorry, I'll stop talking for a bit here just because I'm really concentrating where about my feet after that near miss. So I think if I'd have gone over then, that would have been teeth gone. This way. I think I was definitely wrong in terms of taking 2.5 hours. I've already passed 8.5 kilometers and I haven't got to the point yet where I get a view of the lake, and this hill is killing me. So I'm hoping the top of this should catch a glimpse of it and then I can head back. But it's probably going to be closer to 18k, and it might even be sort of 3.5. But it's all fun, it's all time on foot. View out towards Swansea Bay there. I have got this slightly wrong, so it is going to be pretty close to 19k by the time I finish. But I have enjoyed it, particularly the downhills. Downhills are great fun. We are still on the way back to the car. I'm going to be very intrigued by the end of this, is how long it will have actually taken me, considering I thought 2.5 hours. Great judge of time. Oh, ow. I've lost count how many times I've come around a corner today and just found a random pond. I just can't get over the vastness of this today. An oil fire in the distance there. Let's hope it's not my car. I said that, now that's immediately in my head that my car's on fire. That's great. I think this is the last climb I've got before we descend back down to the car. So I'm just hoping, because having made that joke about that fire in the distance being my car, boy have I overthought that since. So I'm apprehensive about getting back to the car now, even though I know realistically that the chances of it are highly unlikely. But it is one of those things, once you start to think something, particularly if you're exercising, properly worms into your brain. This is like an old quarry works or something. I think I'm less than a kilometre to the car now. I have crashed and burned on this second half of this run. I have not eaten enough, and I have paid for it. Properly hit the wall. Like I'm barely moving. I'm moving obviously, but it feels like running through treacle. And I can see the car. Thank God for that, it is in one piece. So that's the run done. Oops. It was more like a run walk. Heavy on the walk by the end. But just over 3 hours, 3 hours 7 minutes in the end. It was 18k. Let's see what the elevation gain was though. Because that feels like it ruined me. Yeah, 726 meters. So yeah, good going. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you did, if you could like and subscribe, that would be awesome. And, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, I'm just rambling now. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye to the belly.